the people, well, my mom's and her ex-husband, they're old friends, wanted to go and get contact with my mom, but my mom lost contact because of the things that she was doing. When we moved to my grandpa's, they were talking. I was talking to Alan. And basically, because this was August, until November, they stopped talking because of what my mom was doing. Basically, after that, my whole life changed. My mom wanted to move out, so we moved out. Well, like, not fully moved out of my grandpa's, but we kind of did. We started living with my mom's friend, other friend. That was not a safe place at all. The house wasn't clean. The dogs were pooping in, using the restroom inside the house. And it was not safe at all. And I did not feel safe. And it was scary. And the friend had a son. It was around my sister's age. I was fine with it, It's just, he'll be weird. Touching her weirdly, doing things weirdly, like a normal 3-year-old shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this kid's been through a lot. Like, been through something, traumatizing, And I was like, that's not good for my sister. My sister doesn't need that. My sister needs someone that is actually a kid, not someone that will be touching her. That to her. Back there. Yeah. And yeah. So we basically sold some stuff because she stole my mom's jacket. So we sold some of her stuff. And I don't have none of her stuff, to be honest with you. I think my mom does though, but I don't. So yeah, and then we moved back to Gonzales. But the night where my friend was over, my mom was supposed to go somewhere because she was like, do you want a new vape? And I was like, yes, please, because I was fiending. She got me a new vape. But not the right way. I thought she was going to sell some stuff, but really she didn't. What she did was meet up a guy to a hotel and do the thing. I saw her location and I got so mad. She came home and I was like, I already knew where we were at. I called her boyfriend and I said, my mom's cheating on you. I told my sister, my mom, I'm mad at your mom. And she was like, why? And I was like, she left you here with me. And this was at 1 in the morning. She left at 1 in the morning. Literally, she got back at 6 in the freaking morning. I went outside because I was so mad. And I literally yelled at her and I was like, you better drive me to the beach. Because I was literally, like, I had all my anger inside of her. I was about to go and grab her by the hair and be like, boom, boom, boom. So hard. Like, I was about to punch her. But I didn't. Because how mad she got me. Like, how would you feel when your own mom can't even be a parent? You know what I mean? My mom couldn't be a parent for nothing. She couldn't have a real job. This one time when she can't even buy me a vape, I literally was like, oh, buy me a vape, like, she was like, I can't buy you a vape, I only have money to go and buy me a vape. And literally, what I told her was like, oh, so you have money for your vape, but not mine? And she was like, oh, go and get a job then. I said, hold up. Me going to get a job? I was like, I can't get a job. Like, I can get a job now, but I can't get a job back then. I told her, I can't get a job at 14. I could probably get a job at 15, but not at 14. Girl, I don't know you're on. And I told her, why don't you get a job? Right in her face. She didn't say no word. And then she asked me, oh, go and ask my friend to go and get you one. I asked her, but she said she doesn't have no money because she's broke and she's homeless too. Be honest with you, I talked to my dad. Like, that time too. You know, she was like, go and ask your dad. Your dad might actually give you it too. I didn't ask him. Again, he's homeless. He only gets money for himself. For stupid stuff. For that. I can't say what it is. Yay, me. I love me. Yeah. So we started living with Hoser. This one time I had lice. We all did. Me, my mom, my sister, we all got lice. She tried to get lice out of my hair, but she couldn't. Then she was like, oh, you gotta go somewhere. I can't remember why. I'm thinking about it. Oh, because it's CPS wanted me or whatever. So I went, and she tried to call her sister to see if her sister could take me. Her sister's homeless in Marina, so she couldn't take me. You know, I was down, cause at least I would have a nice home, you know, and have a nice something to eat, food to eat, because literally I had nothing. I had no food. I literally had nothing. I didn't even have a good home. I'll be honest with you, before that, I slept in a car for 2 days or like 3 days with my mom. And my mom was inside some guy's house, and I was with my sister, freezing cold. Freezing cold. And this time, that time I was dating, what's his name? I forgot his name. Oh, Jason. Yeah, I started dating Jason. I think like 4 months. Can't remember. 3 or like 4 or like 5. Anyways, that didn't even last that long. And then basically she asked their friends, the one that we lived in Los Banos with. I was like, yes, please, yes. I was like, yes. And I literally, they were on the phone, and I was like, can I go with you? And it was so funny because like, she was like, hold on, I gotta go and talk to my wife about it, because they weren't actually like a wife yet, but she was like, I gotta go and talk to my wife about it. And I was like, all right. Of course, because, you know, they protected me, you know, they cared about me. They let me stay. They saw my mom, and they were like, there's something up. You know, they're like, there's something up. That's how we got my sister in a safe place. Because of them. That's why I'm in the place where I'm at right now. Because of them. They're the ones that I actually took care of. Because of them. They basically took care of me. They took care of my sister when she was when she was with us. Now she's in foster care, sadly. Yeah, and I lived with them for a year already. It's already been a year. And it's crazy. It's like, wow, a year? Yeah. I had a birthday party when I was 15. And I don't know. I lived my life. And that's how I got my dog. Because of them. I got my dog for my early birthday present. My birthday is on August 25th. And I broke up with Jason. And when I started living with them, I was supposed to stay with them for a summer. Until that didn't happen, my mom was like, take her. And that's when we got Amethyst. And then Amethyst was in foster care, but she was in foster care with us. until it wasn't safe for her to be in foster care because of her dad. And because he was the one that they kicked him out because what they did to me and his daughter, you know? And took the sheriff to go and kick him out because of the restraining order too. And he was really mad. Really, really mad. So, yeah, and then now I don't want to talk to my mom because everything that she put me in, she wants me to live with her, but I said no. I'm not leaving with you. And the people that I live now are going to I'm basically going to be their own daughter. And they got married on October the 10th of 2025. And that was really, really fun. Really, really fun. I loved it. I loved the wedding. It was beautiful. Sure, I didn't do my makeup, but you know, the wedding was beautiful. I loved it. It was like this big, huge trees, and it was beautiful. You know, we have a bunch of dogs and cats and a lot of animals. Sorry, that's the frogs cracking. Yeah. But yeah, they basically call me their own daughter. It's actually pretty nice because I feel safe. Like, this is like the only home I feel like safe in than any other home. I mean, sure, my grandpa, but the thing is, I didn't feel safe that much because the we fighting, yelling, all that stuff, hitting, very, very toxic. My family is weird, toxic, not a good family. Well, not a good family, you know. I have really messed up family. My dad's side is pretty not that messed up as my mom's side. My mom's side is like, oh, you know, I'll just let my kid when they're this age, I'll just let them do whatever they want. My mom she didn't grow up white at all. She grew up to be in the streets life, to be a hood life, to be all that stuff. It's like, no. They literally told the people that I live with, oh, you should go and let Abby to live by herself and live with us. So the only thing that she needs is just a job. Just a job. No. What I do need is schooling, people that care about me, people that feed me. First of all, that feeds me. I don't need just a job and just a roof over my head. No. It's not just what I want or what I need. No. So, the family on that side, my dad's side, they're all supportive. They're all really happy where I'm at. They're happy that I'm in a safe place. They're, you know, my family that like I live with right now, they literally let me talk to my dad because, like, you know, that's my dad. They let me talk to my mom too, but it's because me and my mom were not having a good relationship because everything I went through, my sister went through. It's like, I'm not talking to you, you know, I'm not talking to you at all because what you did to me. And the people I live with, she was like, it's okay if you don't want to talk to your mom. It's okay because I didn't even talk to my parents because of what they did to me. And I was like, yep, you see? And they actually been through the same thing. They've been through, you know, traumas that I went through, you know, like, you know. And that's why they were always there for me. They always cared about me. And that's why I'm here where I'm at. You know, I'm not homeless. I have a safe place. I have a bunch of shoes. A bunch of freaking clothes. Like, guys, if you see my drawers, they're awful. Literally, they're awful. They're so full. I have a bunch of perfume. I love this perfume. This is my favorite perfume, guys. My favorite. I have so much stuff they get me. They're like, you know, I do chores so I can go and get money too. You know, when I do something bad, I do get my phone taken away for like a week or two if I do something really, really bad. But yeah, I'm actually pretty good. I don't know. I changed a lot. From now, when I was 14, I changed. I feel like I'm not that girl anymore, you know, like I'm not that girl. I'm me, you know. I'm not like my mom, I'm not like my dad. I'm me, you know. Like I could actually live life, a great life, and I can actually teach my kids to be how it feels to actually be in a good family. Cause I was never in a good family. Never. I never even know what was a family until now. Oh, hi Sadie. Come here, Sadie. This is our dog Sadie. Our little doggy. She was a puppy when I moved to Las Vegas, but yeah, she's so cute. I love her. Sadie! Okay, thank you for watching this. Love you. Bye. Bye, you guys. Have a great day.